Hi everybody, it's your girl J9 Eve, and we're going to react to this here random TikToker whom feels like she has it all figured out and is speaking about men and basically them hollering at women the wrong way. So let's just dig right in, meat and potatoes, baby.
I'm going to make this really, really simple for you, okay? So just listen up.
Okay.
Harassing women versus going up to them and having a conversation with them when they make it clear that they want to be talked to are two completely different things. And if you do...
All right, let's listen to that one more time, just in case you missed it, okay?
Going up to them and having a conversation with them when they make it clear that they want to be talked to are two completely different things.
Okay, when they make it clear that they want to be talked to. Now, exactly how psychic does he have to be? There's levels to this. How psychic are we talking exactly? Well, how you dress isn't a signal, according to you. So how is a nigga supposed to know? Like, how are dudes supposed to know? You tell me, what is it? If you're gonna make the rules, make the rules. You don't want to be specific about the rules because you like to break them all the time and you like to change them at will. It's a very dangerous world. If you got a penis, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I'm gonna tell you, it sounds so clear to her. It sounds so clear to her. I point this out to somebody. Like, it being called harassment is literally, I shit you not, it is literally based on her level of attraction to you. If she likes you, is attracted to you, wanted the attention from you, you doing the exact same thing as somebody else, you guys doing the same thing, approaching her with the same energy, same everything, just a different person, she will call that with a straight fucking face and feel like it's true that is harassment. But from this person, because she wanted it, it's just hotness and cool and great. And oh my God, guess what happened? Guess who hit on me? Oh my God, it's charming now. So based on whether she likes you or not, and guess how you find out if she likes you or not? By approaching her. But when you approach her, you now harassed her. I'm sorry, fellas. It's tough. And they don't know. Look, she seems so confident. She's like, duh. But no, bitch, it ain't duh. How is he supposed to know? If you show up dressed in your, look at me. If you are a male with eyeballs, look, you're going to see me tonight. I'm showing everything that people usually pay to see or have to know you very, very well and hope to see. I'm showing it on display as I get here. So clearly it's a certain type of attention that I'm looking for. Or should I say clearly? Oh, I can't say clearly. Oh, that's assumed? No, baby, it's not assumed. It's learned. We know that to be a fact. You just decided to then, when you feel like it, say, no, that's not what that's for. That doesn't mean anything. Just because I'm dressed like this doesn't mean I want you to talk to me. You're supposed to be psychic enough to know who I want to talk to me. Like, that is how this works. But proceed, Casper, proceed.
And if you do not know the difference between those situations, then I highly, highly recommend don't approach them. I'm not sure how me walking out.
So don't approach. What she just said was, nigga, if you ain't psychic, don't approach. That's it. Guys, if you're not psychic, do not approach. Because there's no way to know the difference between what she's thinking now and what she's going to decide to turn it into in the next 2 minutes. Like, there's no way to be able to adjust your common sense, your knowledge, your anything to that. You can't adjust to now catch up to that curve. That curve is being reinvented every second. So no. So she just said it. Do not approach. And watch how her little ass be so mad when nobody say nothing to her. Oh my God. But proceed.
Outside and being catcalled and being said, hey baby, hey, you look good today. Oh, your dog's so cute. Hey, convince your mommy to let me take her out to dinner is even in the same realm for you as just approaching a woman having a conversation.
Now, you see what I'm saying? The insult thing, she's acting like, she's saying that you walking up to her, telling her that her dog is attractive, speaking to it in a funny, humorous way and saying, hey, why don't you convince your mommy to let me take her out on a date? Not bend her over this here fence, but take her out on a date. That's cute banter, stupid. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you think that trying to say something humorous, telling me that my dog is attractive is the same thing as being a human and having a regular conversation with me, then I don't know what to tell you. Bitch, go back under the rock because you wasn't ready yet. You ain't quite cooked just yet. Go back under the rock, okay? You got some more shedding to do or something. Giving me snake vibes for sure.
And asking her out. Once again, if you really can't tell the difference, just don't approach her. I guarantee you she will be really thankful for it.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie. No, she's gonna be pissed. She's gonna complain to her girlfriend. Say, what's wrong with me? Do I not have it anymore? What's wrong with me? Why don't any guys talk to me? Because you went online and told them that nothing that they say is the right answer unless they're psychic enough to know which in particular guy that you want to talk to. And you just blurted out that you're going to call them harassers, say that they're harassing you if they speak to you, and you didn't, I guess, tell them to, because it's the only way for them to know that they were supposed to say something to you. Bitch, go back under your rock. I mean, just go back under your rock. Just get in to see the rock. I know you still see the rock. The rock, you can't be far from the rock, because I'm sure you just came out from under the rock. You ain't been out long. I can tell by how you're talking. So just crawl back under your rock and just wait. Just wait. 6 seasons. You can come back out and see how you're doing now. Oh my God. You can't even have regular lines. You can't even use the good old fashioned regular lines. No. Don't come out and tell me that my dog is cute and then say funny lines like, hey, pretty doggy, you should tell your mommy that let me take her out on a date. And you look at him and go, oh, clutch my pearls. This warrants you to shove your purse under your arm and say, hey, I'm being harassed. Bitch, I bet you accuse your dog of harassing you every time they come up looking for a treat. Just know something aside from where your phone is at. Like, know something other than that. Off with you, ma'am. Now, all of this is just to say, I understand. In fact, I won't even say I understand, but I am aware. I'm aware of what's happening. This is a shitty time to be a dude. I kid you not. Like, not to say, I mean, before, way back in the day, of course, men had all the power. So, and of course, anytime anything has all the power, it's going to abuse that motherfucker. Of course, duh. But I understand how someone who isn't from that time never had those particular privileges and is just growing up in the now time where literally you're always at risk. Like, just think about this for a second. I mean, there are guys out there who are little emotional terrorists, some physical terrorists, but just think for a second, just in the mind of a normal one, a normal thinking male, young male. Like, the fear, it's like you say, oh, I say it myself. I ain't gonna say they say. I say it sometimes to myself and be like, God, it's like the little cowards nowadays. But in all honesty, I know why they're cowards. I mean, I don't think it's right. I wish it would stop, but it ain't gonna stop. So just gonna address it as it is. So, you think you can't approach women like you did back then. Like, when I was young, approaching women, it's different. Like, you could get arrested for saying hello depending on which bitch you're speaking to. Like, this is the truth. This is what it is. There's women walking around who treat their lives like a mother where you pretend something's wrong with your kid for attention, like where they'll use their life karma and stuff as a way to get attention, like, so they'll lie on you, like and some people even set you up, like it's rough. It's one of those things. It's like, women get pissed. We get pissed because guys are walking around feeling like it's all women, right? And then guys are pissed because we walking around thinking that all the negative things we think about guys are all men. So that's the issue as far as what's creating this whole dialogue, aside from those ones who just are trying to use terrorism as a way to get their way or just to be mean. You know what I mean? Those people wonder why I roast people, how I roast people, and then be like, I just wish people would do better. I roast people whom I deem deserve it. Ergo, those who are out spreading toxic, wrong information, trying to make the next person worse, like having them pay you to deceive them. That, when I see that behavior, yes, I'm gonna roast the shit out of you. And I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. And in your comments, you're not gonna make me feel guilty because that person deserved the roasting. They got the roasting. And if you can create chaos in the world, then you can take this here roast. That's how I feel. But like, I just wanted to point out, I understand it's terrible, it's awful. I wouldn't want to be one. I would not want to be a dude in this day and age. I wouldn't want to. Like, it would be, because literally you could not even be trying to hit on a woman. You could just be minding your business and come across the wrong fucking bitch who ain't been getting no attention today and decide to just amp it up. Like that girl who was in the gym. Literally, I don't give a fuck what you said or what you think you saw. The girl who was in the gym and she's like pulling up her shirt and she's like moving in this way. I'm I'm not motherfucking blind, and bitch, you ain't gonna call me dumb, at least not to my motherfucking face. And I know exactly what you was doing. That behavior right there, where they go out and they create an environment to force something to happen, and then at a glance, all it took for him was to glance, her catching in the mirror. You know, she had to been staring at this nigga in this mirror, be able to see that he was looking at her for that second, and then to sit and then do all that and act like she was being like harassed. You could go straight to fucking jail. Not to mention the implications of when a guy goes to jail. Going to jail isn't just going to jail. Going to jail is going, now your freedom is taken away, and you're gonna get what happens when you go to jail. The implication there is so motherfucking severe. But I just understand. All of that was just to say that I understand. Stop listening to heifers like this. She don't know what she's talking about. She don't know. I don't even know if she meant to mean anything when she said it. I don't know. I think she just was like, oh, I'm about to go out. I got my fanny pack on. Let me just say something stupid right before I walk out my door. Oh my God, this bitch. It's amazing she's still alive. Stupid things don't usually survive that long. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna love you. Behave. And stop saying crazy shit on the internet, okay? Peace out.